I see yet without spectacles, and I see no such matter. There's her cousin, and she were not possessed with a fury, exceeds her as much in beauty as the 1st of May doth the last of December. But I hope you have no intent to turn husband. Have you?
I would scarce trust myself, though I'd sworn the contrary. If Hero would be my wife.
To come to this, in faith, hath not the world one man, but he will wear his cap with suspicion? Shall I never see a bachelor of 80 again? Well, go to, I faith, and thou needst thrust thy neck into a yoke, wear the prince of it, and sigh away Sundays. The prince is returned to seek you.
What secret hath kept you here that you followed not to Leonatus?
I would your grace would constrain me to tell.
I charge thee on thy allegiance.
You hear it, Count Claudio. I can be as secret as a dumb man. I would have you think so. But on my allegiance. Mark you this, on my allegiance. He is in love. With who? Now, that is your grace's part. Mark how short his answer is. With Hero, Leonato's short daughter.
If this were so, so were it uttered.
Like the old tale, my lord, it is not so, nor 'twas not so, but indeed, God forbid, it should be so.
If my passion change not shortly, God forbid it would be otherwise.
Amen, if you love her, for the lady is well worthy.
You speak this to fetch me in, my lord.
By my troth I speak my thought.
And by my faith, my lord, I spoke mine.
And by my 2 faiths and troths, my lord, I spoke mine.
That I love her, I feel.
That she is worthy, I know.
Oh, that I neither feel how she should be loved, nor know how she should be worthy, is the opinion fire cannot melt out of me. I will die in it at the stake.
Thou wert always an obstinate heretic in the despite of beauty.
And could never maintain his part but in the force of his will.
That a woman conceived me, I thank her. That she brought me up, I likewise give her most humble thanks. But that I will have a recheat winded in my forehead, or hang my bugle in an invisible baldric, all women shall pardon me. Because I will not do them the wrong to mistrust any, I will do myself the right to trust none. And the fine is, for which thee I may go the finer. I will live a bachelor.
I will see thee ere I die, pale with love.
With anger, with sickness, or with hunger, my lord, not with love. Prove ever I lose more blood with love than I get again with drinking. Pick out mine eyes with a ballad maker's pen, and hang me above the door of a brothel house for the sign of blind Cupid.
If thou wast to ever fall from this face, that would make a most notable argument.
If I do, hang me in a bottle like a cat and shoot at me. And he that hits me, let him be clapped on the shoulder and called Adam.
And as time shall try, the savage bull doth bear the yoke.
The savage bull may, but if ever the sensible Benedict bear it, pluck off the bull's horns and place them in my forehead, and let me be vilely painted, and in such great letters as they write, here's good horse to hire. Let them signify under my sign, here you may see Benedict, the married man.
If this should ever happen, that would be horn mad.
Nay, if Cupid hath not spent his quiver in all of Venice, he will quake with it shortly.
I look for an earthquake too, then.
And you will temporize with the hours. In the meantime, go you to Leonatus. Command me to him. Tell him I shall not fail him at supper, for indeed he hath made great preparation.
I have almost enough in me for such an embassage, and so I commit you.
Run the tuition of God from my house if I had it.
On the 6th of July, your dear friend Benedict...
Nay, mock not, mock not. The body of your discourse is sometimes guarded with fragments, and those gods are but based on neither. Ere you flout old ends any further, examine your conscience, and so I leave you.
My liege, your highness now may do me good.
My love is thine to teach it but how. And you shall find how apt it is to learn any hard lesson that may do thee good.
Hath Leonato any son, my lord?
None but Hero. She's his only heir. Dost thou affect her, Claudio?
Oh, my lord. When you went onward on this ended action, I looked upon her with a soldier's eye. That liked, but had a rougher task in hand than to drive liking into the name of love. But now I'm returned from the war, and those thoughts have left their places vacant. In their rooms come thronging soft and delicate desires. all prompting me how fair young hero is, saying I liked her ere I went to wars.
Thou wilt be a lover presently, and tire the hero with the book of words. If thou dost love, fair hero, cherish it. And I will break with her, and with her father, and in conclusion, she shall be yours. 'Twas this not the end that thou beganst to spin so fine a story?
Oh, how sweetly you do minister to love that no loves grief by its complexion. But, lest my liking might to sudden seem, I would have salved it with the longer treatise.
What need the bridge be much broader than the flood? The fairest grant is in the necessity. Look what will serve fit. 'Tis once thou lovest, and I will fit thee with the remedy. We shall have revelling tonight. I will assume thy part in some disguise, and tell fair hero that I am Claudia. And I will unclasp my heart upon her bosom, and capture her hearing with the strong and force of my amorous tale. And then with her father will I break. And in conclusion, she shall be thine. In practice, let us put it presently.
How now, brother? Where is my cousin, your son? Hath he provided the music?
He is very busy about it. But brother, I can tell you strange news that you've yet dreamt not of.
Were it good?
As the events stamp them, they have good cover, they show well outward. The prince and Count Claudio, walking in a thick-bleached alley in mine orchard, were thus much overheard by a man of mine. The prince discovered to Claudio that he loved my niece, your daughter, and meant to acknowledge it this night in a dance. And if he found her accordant, he must take the present time by the top and instantly break with you of it.
Hath the fellow me with that told you this?
A good shot, fellow. I will send for him and question him himself.
No, no. We will hold it as a dream until it appears itself. But I'll acquaint my daughter withal, if this peradventure be true. Go you and tell her of it.
There's no measure in the occasion that breeds, therefore the sadness without limit.
You should hear reason.
And when I have heard it, what blessing brings it?
Well, if not a present remedy, at least a patient sufferance.
I wonder that thou being as thou sayest thou art, born under Saturn, goes about to apply moral medicine to a mortifying mischief. I cannot hide what I am. I must be sad when I have cause. And smile at no man's jests. Eat when I have stomach, and wait on no man's leisure. Sleep when I am drowsy, and tend on no man's business. Laugh when I am merry, and claw no man in his humor.
Yea, but you must not make the full show of this until you do it without control. You have late stood out against your brother, while he hath ta'en you new